things and get back to the prison.
Hey, what's up, cuzzies? It's Matua Kiwi here, and I hope this is actually a new stream for Skyrim, and it hasn't just picked up where it left off. I have a feeling it may have just started streaming in the old one. No, it hasn't. That's good. For some reason, it just has chat from the old stream. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm glad you're here.
What is up, loose? Hello, hello. How are you this fine evening?
I can't believe we found my mother alive.
So I'm just going to quickly pop over to the channel and make sure it's not still on the same one. No, I didn't. The missus wanted to play, so I thought, you know what, you can stream. You can stream. So she streamed instead of me.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Let's go to the mall. I don't like the mall.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this
I like
alone.
people, just not the mall.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Gotcha.
The sooner we get out of this place,
She doesn't like me. She really hates me. Come on, Serena, let's go. Let's go for a stroll. Let's go for a stroll through the Soul Cairn. How dare you, Kiwi? How dare you? Well, I have to level before the planes update. Oh, when is that? Is that close? Is it? Is that really close? Okay, hang on a minute. These markers are confusing me. This is quite a scary looking place, isn't it? What would you do if it didn't come out for another 3 years? What would you do? Would you cry? I would.
What?
Plan to Eidolon for the update of Warframe. I like it close enough. Not really close, but close enough. I like how vague that is. You're so vague on this. It's coming. I don't know when. I don't know where. I don't know how, but it's coming. Not if they attack me with magic. My magic resistance is phenomenal. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I have this. Wait, that's not it. Why did it go up? I have my Super Saiyan Dragon Armor. Oh god, I just finished watching Dragon Ball Super last night, and it is still so good. So I'm up to the part where he's just finished his fight with Beerus. Oh, it's one of these guys, are you? Look at that, easy peasy. Because I use the dragon aspect. Oh, do I? I didn't even know is that him there? I got a black soul gem, that's good enough. Isn't that right, my lovely? Oh, you're so beautiful. You're not as beautiful as my darling, but you're still pretty beautiful. See, and I'm so cheesy, eh? If any of you's got girlfriends out there, make sure you sneak little things in like that and get yourself some brownie points. You never know, she might cook you some real brownies. Okay, I got up here, but how the hell do I get back down? Jump? Really? I was saying because I can, I just put ethereal on. Oh god. Okay, so I've just been informed by Matua Kiwi that there, that there's another portal up here somewhere. If you're wondering what fire means, it's the female version of Matua. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, hopefully my, wait a minute. Can I wait? It will let me wait. Let's wait 24 hours. So that I can use my dragon aspect again.
Do you use it once a day?
Yeah, it's, power. It's like a cross between a power and a shout.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So what do you think of the new stream time for Skyrim? Is it a more reasonable hour? I was able to harvest something, what is it? Soul Fisher. Soul Fisher. What do I get? Oh, that's creepy. You can literally harvest souls in this place. Alright, where are we going? Going to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. This video has now been copyrighted. And my soul has been sold. Those are some pretty big bones. I wonder if this is Dunavir's bones. No, because there's a few. Maybe those are just giant's bones. Or mammoth, maybe? But that looks like a giant, not a giant, a dragon foot. Hard to tell. Really hard to tell. Oh, look, we got more over here too. This looks like more dragon bones. Hmm? You could be right, I mean they are quite small. It's hard to tell. I hope I'm going in the right direction because I'm not exactly looking. Hey, Flangy, what's up? Flangy here reporting news for Channel 101. The Grenadiers, shocked by the death of Captain Vor, have decided to hunt down Tenor children everywhere. Well, with the children, I thought like all the Tenor were sort of like locked away, weren't they? In some strange planet somewhere. Oh no, that story is still a little confusing. The children are now hidden in a relay protected by Tenor. Oh, okay. So like the Strata relay on Earth. So there'd actually be 10 or children in that relay somewhere. I feel like they should expand the size of the relays Oh, he's right there. How do I get the last shot, babe? For the dragon aspect. Okay, so it's not given to me by the quest. Okay, we're gonna wait another 24 hours so that we can use our shout again. Even though we have to wait like 30 seconds just for the recharge, it's still better than trying to go in there and try and fight them, because I'll do half of the damage, so the fight will take twice as long, so we're saving time here. The Grenadier have launched many searches, but there's no luck for them.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
I have no idea what they are. So the missus is asking, are they actually searching for 10 or children? She wants to know if this is actually a part of the storyline of Warframe, if it's all, you know, part of it. Since this is a highly protected channel, that Grenadier or Corpus will never hear the relay and hidden in scraps of fallen ships. Oh, that's a big wall. I feel like that thing's literally gonna suck me in, and I'm gonna be lost in the void. This info is fake.
It sounds good though. Good job for the NG.
For a Dwarf X. Can't believe he dumped me for a Dwarf X. Hey, don't forget her. I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. This is the main reason I come to Skyrim, right here. You should have a look. You should play through the story and see what she looks like. There was nothing in there because they use console commands. So you basically use console commands to just give yourself all the experience. I have no idea. But you can spawn in anything. So PC pretty much already has cheats without the mods. You just use console commands to get everything you want. Most likely the same, except for modded gear. I think you wouldn't need it, because like I said, you have console commands to spawn everything you need in. Coming up next, more archwings are being built since supply ships are being destroyed before they can reach the relays. You should write us a story about Skyrim, Flangy. You want to do some quick research on Skyrim lore and write us a story about Skyrim and the great Dragonborn Kiwi? Oh, these things, I can give these to that random merchant, can't I? Yeah, he hasn't got anything worth buying anyway.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, we got him. Alright, there he is. Whoa, who just shouted at him? Oh, wow, what is this? I still find that cool. That still surprises me every time because I don't even know where that comes from. I need to find that big skeleton's remains. We can kill this one guy and then we can wait 24 hours again. This is Flange from Channel 101 signing off. Have a safe evening, everyone. Catch you later, Flangy. Alright, let's go to the next area. Oh, you know what I just thought? I can still fight Dunaver with the, oh, what's that shield I have that cripples the dragons? I should be able to use that on him too. That along with dragon aspect, and he should be a piece of piss. Because it tastes like piss water. Yeah. Hi there, I'm Flangy, reporting for Skyrim 101. Good stuff, Flangy, you're awesome. Those shadowy ghost people. Are these people? Are they important? Oh, he has a cow. I can't pet the cow.
I wonder if the fire's still burning in the Imperial City.
Dang, sounds like he died in a pretty horrific way. So let's go find these great lords, whatever they're called. I can't even remember what they are. I'm just going to call them the old ones. They called the something masters. Oh, the shield's down.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
I did indeed. I am Dragonborn.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very
Damn,
impressive.
Skibby. Are you able to give us the scroll now?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnavir. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I'm not sure why she has different eyes, but I think I like the mother's eyes better. They look much scarier than these. I think they just try to make Serena look pretty. They did a good job though. The local villagers are nervous about the lightning destroying the village. Dragons shall come forth from the mountain and shall engulf the land in flames.
I hear something.
Oh yes, that bastard.
Where'd you...
Oh yeah, sure, go for it. Go for it, Zion, and just start throwing ice spikes at him. Oh, good job. Good job. Jeez, this... hell, I don't even need to do nothing. They're tearing them apart. Okay, there's something wrong with my axe. It's not hitting things. It's definitely my axe. Like 100%. Oh, don't try and hit me with that. Alright, yeah, now you stay down here. Oh, he's extremely weak. Oh wow, he's like extremely weak. He's about as strong as a normal dragon.
Come on, he's leading us to the scroll.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death.
Yeah, I think he gives us soul tier. Sorry, did I interrupt you, darling?
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Dude, I'm Dragonborn. I already killed Elduin, the oldest of the dragons, the first son of Akatosh. When you're ready, love. When you're ready. No?
Forgive
Okay,
my
I'll go.
astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
I'm about to first throw you into that room, love.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Alright, well, let's pick everything we need up. Take that. Take all of these, actually. Soul Husk Extract.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
She ain't doing nothing. Maybe I have to talk to her.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
What's up, Hugo? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. How long will it take?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Sounds like a fair point.
I can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, I'll take that. And I'll
What did
definitely
you
take
want?
that.
I can't believe we
Wow,
found my
what
mother
was
alive.
with that?
You
I
know,
just saved your ass.
I'm glad you're here. I don't
The hell was you there, Hugo? So we have
Now
to talk
that
to her
you've
again.
retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If
Agreed.
there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Alrighty.
If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Okay, can you help me get my soul back?
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you.
Alright, I'm just going to read the chat for a second. Flanger says, up we have... Is magic safe enough to have around? We'll get into that after this short break. It's been good. I've been playing a bit of Warframe. Nice, good stuff, good stuff. We just finished up on Warframe and
Your soul
popped over to
essence was
Skyrim.
trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored.
Any idea where it could be?
There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance.
You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
Well, we will return for you when we can. We could use your help in Tamriel, and we may never return. We'll go with the
I
top one.
appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Alright, I can do that. Okay, so we're gonna try and get our soul back. Maybe I should have just become a vampire. They don't have the cool eyes too. Alright, Flangy is back. And they are getting back into is magic safe enough to have around? I reckon magic safe to have would be safe to have around. I mean, it's no more dangerous than a gun.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Alrighty then. Okay, I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
And why are we speaking? Didn't you try to kill me? And I have more pressing matters to attend to. Top one.
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy, old scaly one.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
So we're going to jump back over to the chat. Flangy says some of the locals are arguing that magic is unsafe since some of the spells have horrible results and can badly injure someone or kill them. A gun's a lot more dangerous than shooting a fireball. I don't know. I reckon they're equally as dangerous. Depends on who's using it. So what's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
And how can I help?
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Okay, so I just need to call your name in Tamriel and that's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Then jump back over to the chat. Yeah, that sounds about right, John. That sounds about right. Maybe we should just leave him in here. Okay, so we don't really need to know his backstory. Let's just try and find our soul and get out of here. Okay. I need to find the quest, because I'm hoping there's an actual marker that shows me to find my my soul. Oh, there we go. Retrieve soul essence. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it. I summoned him specifically to do that. And he can. I'm not sure about higher level dragons like ancients. But he does well against normal dragons. I still think it's better to summon the dragons from the mods, you know, the dragons you get from, what's it called again? Veneric's Magic Expanded or whatever it was called. That's got the best dragons. But for some reason the normal dragons are really tiny. Okay, well these things are extremely weak, aren't they? Daedra Heart? Yep, I'll take that. Okay, so my soul has to be in here somewhere. Maybe it's up top. Yeah, it is too. Yeah, if you scroll down, it has the different kinds of dragons. It has the normal dragon, the frost dragon, a lake dragon, and the ancient dragon. But we need to find those stairs to get up. If we're lucky, they might be outside somewhere. Actually, this tower looks too big for it to be outside. Want a bit of ladder. How hard is it for these people to just put ladders in?
Who's there?
I have no idea, Serena. I have no idea. Your guess is about as good as mine. It would be helpful if you helped me find some stairs though. That would be extremely helpful. The other locals are arguing that it is a method of self-defense that works greatly. Not only that, I mean, magic in this game, they apply it to all kinds of different things, like even enchanted weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if they used magic to help build things. Like the amount of different applications you could use with magic is, well, amazing. I mean, you could even cook your food with your hand, you know what I mean? Catch a fish, throw a fireball at it, bam. Got yourself some roasted fish. Okay, I have no idea how to get up there, so we're just going to try and climb up this thing, which doesn't work because it's too steep. And that's closed. There must be switches in there. Don't tell me this is a puzzle. I have a feeling this little castle thing is a puzzle. I should have become a bloody vampire. Hey, what's up, X-Armor? And at the moment I'm trying to retrieve part of my soul. I should have just become a vampire. It would have been so much easier. I mean, I would have got one hell of a sunburn, but at least I wouldn't have been stuck here. And Serana, you've been absolutely no help to me. Yes, we just got there last night. For the last stream, we managed to get to the Soul Cairn. And I was hoping to be out by the end of this stream, but surely we'll be out by then. I mean, I don't want to be stuck in there for 3 hours. Let's put this away. First to last step to getting Salt Tear. John. He's shy? He might not be there anymore. I think he's playing Skyrim too. Because he was in the if you remember when Waifu was playing with somebody, that somebody was John. Oh look, there we go. They had to make it complicated. They had to make it complicated. Couldn't just put stairs there, no. Had to put in the teleporter. Yeah, much better. You should check out the follower Verita. What kind of follower? What race is she? Oh, there might be just a little bit of lag. I don't know, I think Flanchy was asking you something earlier. I may have missed the question though. John, tell us your opinion of magic. He likes magic, because he likes Skyrim. Really, they had to put the invisible wall right where I need to go. Do we have a map? We do have a map, but I can't see nothing. Alright, Yeah, that's exactly it. I would so do that. I wouldn't even need to buy a barbecue. You know, I'd just buy a sheet of metal, I'd heat that shit up with my hands, and then I'd throw my sausages, my steak, I'd throw that all on top. Baths? Oh my god, I could, you know, don't need to waste money on hot water, I could heat that shit myself. I could create a snowman in the middle of summer. keeps knocking me out of chat. I have no idea why it's doing that. Alright, I really need to get over there. It won't let me. And then there's one giant soul crystal. Should we go up there and throw something at it?
Who's there?
Okay, no. No, no. Stay away from that thing. Now let's get into our vampires. Are vampire hunters getting paid enough? I don't think they get paid at all, to be honest. Well, maybe they do, you know. Maybe a town has a vampire problem, and they send a letter out to the Dawn Guard or whoever's hunting vampires. Maybe the Vigilance of Stendar, and they pay them a couple of 100 coin. Vampire hunter is a thrilling, exciting, risky career, and some of the hunters are arguing that their safety isn't enough. Well, you know, STDs are just a part of the job, man. STDs are just a part of the job. They knew that going in there. They knew that if they were going to work those corners, man, it's part of the risk. Do you think that vampires hate werewolves exactly like they do in general? Like when it comes, I guess you're talking about when it comes to movies and stuff like that. I don't know. To me, it depends on who's telling the story. I have a feeling if they were real, I don't think they would really care. I think it would be us that the werewolves and the vampires hated. I mean, we're basically just their food. The frustral crotch rot. I see, that's why I'm kind of regretting becoming a vampire hunter, because all of that's part of the job. Kiwi, it's celery, not safety. Safety first. Okay, I don't know where to go, people. I'm just walking in circles. I want to go that way because that's where the quest marker says, but there's no way for me to get over there because that area is cut off by a wall. Oh, there we go. I am so lost in the immersion. And lost in the Soul Cairn. Because they put a stinking invisible wall around, so I couldn't make my way over here. And I think we're on the right track now. We're going to follow this path and we should be able to get a way out. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Crossing our fingers, man. Crossing our fingers. Last time I did that, I wound up at a witch's house. She tried to feed me sweets and fatten me up. I'm not doing that again. We're going to try and get back in here. Like, I'm going to leave and I'm going to see if I can come back in, because the last time I left the Soul Cairn, I wasn't able to return. Even though that vampire woman, that harlot, that succubus told me I could.
go home.
In a second, love. Let me just see if I can get back in there. Ooh, I can. Maybe that was just a really horrible glitch that happened last time. Okay, so I'll come back later and we'll look for Aardvark once we start doing side quests for trophies. Alright, love, let's go. Let's see if I can disenchant anything before we leave. I couldn't return either, and it sucks because I have a quest like that as it has to deal with going in there. Yeah, it's the same thing that happened to us on one of our first playthroughs of this game. That's why I thought, you know what, I'll check to make sure I can go back in, because I don't want to go away and then come back and then it's screwed up again. Actually, let's do a backup save since I'm trophy hunting. The screen's probably going to go blue. I think it does that when you go into save for some reason. You save, please. There we go. Alright. Just created myself a new save. Because if for some reason it does do that ridiculous glitch, at least I have this to go back to. Alright, Serena, how do we get out of here? You used to live here, man. Why am I leading the way? Volkihar balcony. Maybe I can use it as a shortcut. There are some pretty horrendous glitches in here though. Like, as great as this game is, it does have some pretty bad bugs. Alright, so let's have a look at our quest markers. Okay, so I gotta buy back the Elder Scroll. Oh man, it's gonna be expensive as fuck. In order to discover the location of Oria's bow, I need to acquire the Elder Scroll that foretells the interactions of dragons with the history of Nirn. Having sold that particular scroll to Uragroshub at the College of Winterhold, I'll need to return there to see if he's willing to sell it back. Oh man, shouldn't have sold that shit. That's what I get. Now, I wish there had been a little bit of indication into whether or not I should keep that Elder Scroll, because I hate keeping them on me because they're so heavy. They're extremely heavy. After this short break, we have should you be archer or knight? I'm guessing you're saying should you be a excuse me, should you be a archer or a knight? I reckon it depends how fast you want to get through the game. Warrior is always the fastest way to get through these games.
Releasing a captured dragon. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
He was a nice dragon. You take old Party Snacks for instance. He wasn't hurting nobody, yet the blade still wanted to kill him. He was basically imprisoned for 1,000 years.
I think
He stood his time.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
Indeed.
Until next time.
I'm finishing up the white file. Oh, the white file quest. The crazy old coot. I've been not spoiled it for you, but yeah, I remember doing that that quest. I did that quest hoping that I could use the vial myself and have unlimited potions. I thought that's what that was going to give me, but it doesn't, which is unfortunate. We are back. I'm ready to answer the question, should you be an archer or a knight? I don't know, would you rather be Legolas or Lancelot? I mean, if I could be an archer like Legolas, maybe I'd go archer, maybe.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Crystal. Absolutely crystal.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Could I buy the Elder Scroll back? Please.
Finally came to your senses, huh? Realized what you gave up. Can't say I'm surprised.
How much will
Tell
it
you
cost?
what, I'll sell it back to you for 4,000 coins.
Are you joking?
All right. I suppose I could do that.
You only gave me
Here you
2,000 for that thing, you prick.
You know, they say knowledge is
I'm
its own
very
reward.
upset with you. On the archer side, the archer says that the archers safely attack from a range and that arrow injury is very devastating. Well, it is very devastating. I mean, there are plenty of guards out there that used to be adventurers until they took an arrow to the knee. So, you know, it's very devastating. On the other hand, taking a mace to the face, I think, you know, I think that could be quite devastating too, you know. I'm not quite sure if you'd walk away from that one. Not that you'd walk away from an arrow to the knee either. Alright, now where are we off to? Seeking disclosure. I've secured both of the Elder Scrolls needed to fully decipher the tyranny of the sun and pinpoint Oriel's bow. I need to return to Fort Dawnguard where Dexion has been waiting to begin his reading. Still, if it wasn't for archers, the arrow to the knee beam meme would never have been born. So I think I might stick with archer. Just go around shooting people's knees. Back to Dawnguard, eh? There's no quest marker there for some reason. That is unfortunate. Cancel a charge spell by sheathing or lowering your hands. Alright, I'm going to jump in the chat real quick and read Flangy's comment that just popped up. If shot by an arrow, the arrowhead will be stuck within your flesh and almost impossible to remove.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you
I think it's best to push it out sometimes. I mean, depending on what kind of arrowhead they have. I don't even know how they get that out, because I'm pretty sure the way they designed it, if you pull that out, it tears a lot of tissue. So your best bet is probably stick something hot in there. I don't know, don't quote me on that, man. Do not quote me on that. Do not just decide to stick some hot poker in somebody if they for some reason get shot with an arrow. Okay, where's our buddy? He's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, he's just over here somewhere. To the right? Oh, some nice
Divine
trophies.
smile on you, friend.
Got a few pig heads behind me. Do y'all need this? I guess not. I'll take that. But these. Alrighty, done.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Indeed I am. Thank you for asking.
I trust your journey was successful.
Whoa, what happened to you? I bought the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
And the covering on your eyes? Are you blind?
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh, that sucks. Can we help you?
No. It will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Well, I must say, he's doing quite well, cooking all of this while he's blind.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
I'll do what I need.
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about it. Just tell me, man.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to jump back in the chat real quick. Greg Smoke says, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took a giant's club to the balls. Well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Hugo also says, been watching your stream and playing Battlefield 1. I've seen some gameplay of Battlefield 1 and it looks pretty cool. Not that I'm good at Battlefield. I'm horrible at that game. Oh no, I'm just not used to the leading. You know, in Call of Duty days, you point at it and you shoot and it's instant. It took me a long time to get used to the leading and the bullet drop in Battlefield. You're damn right that'll do it. Does anyone else see the spoon just phasing out of the bowl? Oh, I didn't notice, but yes, because I was reading the chat. But yes, it is. It is so do. But what can you expect? The man's blind. The man is completely blind right now. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, I bought the thing.
My friend.
We're gonna have to skip this dialogue. We've already been through all
It's
of
my
this.
fault. I thought I'd be able to allay the... Blind? No. It will have... No, there is another. I can't guarantee you'd be scattered across... Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth
Okay,
within
explain
the
this ritual,
should
my
provide
friend.
The answer. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark. How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
And do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm going to pop back
Good
over
luck.
to the chat.
I hope
Oh,
you find the
thank you.
answers you seek.
And I hope you get your vision back, buddy. I really do. You're doing very well cooking with that on. So, how's he even cooking? I have no idea. How's he even finding his way around the place? Look at this.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
Maybe I have contracted some sort of disease. I
I'd
should
help you
check
all
that.
that I can. The rest is up to you.
You see, he knows exactly where everything is. This man is a sage. This man is a ninja. Unlike swords, a giant club can crush your head like a walnut or an ant. Blanchie says, up next we have, should dragon tamers be, or should a dragon tamer be a career? I reckon it should. I mean, that's one hell of a skill set. If you can tame a dragon, man, and, you know, give that dragon to somebody else and they can use that, I mean, that's a pretty decent skill set. Not that I think the dragons would actually do that, because they're intelligent beings. They're not like dogs and cats. They do sort of have a will of their own and intelligence to back that up. I wonder if crabs think that fish fly. It's a good thought. That's a good thought. Maybe they see fish the way we see birds. Some people argue that dragons are extremely hard to tame, and if untamed, the dragon will kill. I'm back. Welcome back, Angel. You can see we've finished playing Warframe, and now we're on to Skyrim. And I'm lost again. Okay, I see it now. It's around this corner here. So let's go read these scrolls, find ourselves a fancy bow. What if he can see but he doesn't want to read the scrolls? Oh, that's horrible. I don't know, he seems like too much of a nice guy for me to believe that about him. I don't know, he seems just like a really lovely man. Others argue that if tamed dragons will provide extremely helpful protection and help construction. I don't know, with dragons in this game, I think you might be lucky creating like some sort of alliance with the dragons, you know, living in peace with them, creating an entirely new community where humans and dragons live together. But I don't think you'd ever be able to tame them and turn them into some sort of pet or guard dog or something like that, just because of their intelligence level. It's almost like going to another race of people and then trying to tame them. Let's say the Nords decided to go to where the Khajiit came from, and they decided, you know, we're going to tame you. You look like a cat. You make a very fluffy pet. I think it'd be similar to that. What if when you decide to keep the scrolls, he slits your throat and takes them? Oh, that'd be next level. But he can't. I'm Dragonborn. I'm Dragonborn, man. I've slayed all kinds of stuff. I've slayed many things over my time as Dragonborn. Alright, where's our marker? You know what? I'm just gonna catch a carriage there. It's all about immersion, man, and I would not walk that far in real life, so I will not walk that far in game. These things look so cool. No vampires? Good. I'm getting quite annoyed with those vampire attacks.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go?
Please. Yes, Volgreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you. I'll go do that now.
Curious city. It's so open.
It's quite lovely in there, actually. Very lovely. I don't know if it's good for you. I mean, you might get one nasty sunburn living here.
Get up there.
Come on, Serena. Let's go. See, I think that's an ancient. I'm sure that's an ancient dragon. Maybe. Because it looks a little different than the rest.
hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Did you see a dog out there?
Apologies, no. No, I haven't. Maybe some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you had seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Alright, I can do that, buddy. I'm only passing through. Alright, so Ryan James says, can someone help us? We are stuck on Skyrim and need your advice. We are live now on our channel. Thanks, guys. Well, I guess that's one way to try and get viewers. But we can also help you. Where are you stuck, by the way? Because I can't pop over, but I can still help you. Someone else might be able to help you. But I can't really go anywhere. Plans, you will get into that after this break. I love watching dragons get food for. I've never tried to food for a them before. Okay, now I think this is the right way. When you only know the first word of unrelenting force, your character says poof. I never noticed that. Maybe they're stuck on finding followers. Maybe. Maybe I got stuck there for a long time. I don't know, I feel like they should be spending more time, you know, just playing the game. Enjoying it. Not off gallivanting around YouTube. Alright. Maybe I didn't go the right way. I mean, how dare they not be immersed in this game? How dare they look away from the screen? I mean, when I play this game, I'm fully into it, man. Straight up, I'm fully into it. It's like I'm living in this damn game. Oblivion was amazing for its time. It was amazing for its time. Because that came out quite a few years before old Skyrim came out. That was amazing. This game's amazing too. Okay, so if any of y'all find a path anywhere, I would love to hear it. But still glitchy, yes, very glitchy. There are a lot of bugs in here. A lot of game breaking bugs. Like the Civil War questline. Since I don't like Ulfric, I usually pick the Imperials, and there's a quest in there that stops, you know, because you can't actually carry on with the dialogue with the person you need to talk to, and because of this, the story can't progress. But we did find a workaround. She wants you to, previously she was talking about attacking the hold, so instead of doing the dialogue with her, you just have to go and do the go straight to the hold. Knights have amnesia in that game. I know, it's been quite a few years since I've played. It's not a Bethesda game if it's not corrupting your save files. Skyrim makers were pretty nasty, putting bloody rags everywhere. Agreed. Two people would keep saying hi bye, hi bye. Be right back. Catch you later, Flangy. See you when you get back. Alright, so I have no idea where to find that that path, so we might just have to run straight over the top of this, I guess. Oh, it's actually up the mountain. There'll have to be a path along here somewhere. But this looks like we're going up anyway, so we'll just follow this and we'll go as high as we possibly can. And then we'll see if we can find a side path somewhere. Sorry, I was just moving the mic around a little. Honestly, I wouldn't have a clue. But the scenery is amazing in this game. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this right now. Is that not just a picturesque
Let's get indoors.
frame right there?
In a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Yeah, I apologise about that. Hang on a minute. My bad, I forgot. This whole time I'm gallivanting around in the day and you're a vampire. There you go. Maybe one more hour, I guess. No, she's still got her hood on, but that should be better. Oh, see, look at that. Even the music. Oh, I just did something amazing, everybody. You want to know what I did?
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Fair enough. I just turned the volume up, and the ambient noise for this forest is amazing. I didn't even know there was ambient noise in this game. Like, you can hear bugs, trees rustling. Oh, dude, this game has just gone next level for me now. Okay, excuse me for a second, everybody. I need to see if there's any way for me to increase ambient noise. Okay, my guess is it's probably effects, but I don't want the sound of the fighting to go up as well. I kind of just want ambient noise. I guess we could sort of pop down everything else slightly. We don't want to go down by much, but a little bit, maybe about there, and we'll put effects up one. Whoa, effects went all the way up. We don't want all the way up. Okay, and oh, that's why, because I went to defaults. And hopefully that didn't change the audio too much for all of you. Okay, I'm going to read real quick in the chat. I remember that in the quest where you had to rescue the blacksmith of Skull Village. And if you interrupt the conversation between the two people talking about his kidnapping, the quest would bug. You see, there's some really bad bugs out there. And you can't rescue him and get Stolen armor. I've never really seen the hype behind that. I mean, Daedric armor is still strong enough to hit the cap. Ebony and Glass are the same. Dragon armor will hit the cap as well. Because I think everyone's like, oh yeah, I can get such high numbers. Yeah, but the numbers after, what was it, 567 or something like that, every number after that just becomes redundant. You don't need it anymore. I need a fox. I need a fox pet. I see the ambient noise is amazing, and the music. Maybe I turn up the music and the ambient noise, and everything else down. I see. I don't know if you can hear it, because I've got my headphones on, but the ambient noise in this game is amazing. I wouldn't suggest turning it up either because I'm using a Bluetooth mic. Since my my legs are buggered and I can't have it bent for long, I can't use my Alright, I just contracted vampirism too, so let's get rid of that. Actually, you know what? Let's become a vampire.
What is it?
And see what the Dawn Guard have to say about this. Will she turn me into a vampire?
Do you need something?
I was actually wondering if you could turn me into a vampire, love. But obviously that's off the table now. Skyrim light armor matches dragon scale armor and defenses and weighs the same as glass, so you're basically getting the same armor as dragon, but with less weight. Oh, that's cool. Can you also get a heavy variant? And does it weigh less than Daedric? Because if it does, I might go for it. I never liked the look of it though. I'll be honest, I hated the look of the Skyrim armor. I reckon they could have come up with something so much better. So much better. I might turn the music up a little bit too, because there is some music going on in the background. And I do enjoy the music in this game. It's so relaxing. Put it slightly above the voice. We can turn footsteps. Nah, footsteps are fine where they are. Okay, so it's not so much the defense, but it's the weight that makes it so good. Alright, we're gonna have to take the long way around. There must be a way up here. Okay, so I knew it's brigand. Oh, okay, so she'll wait before she turns me into a vampire. Thanks for telling me that too. I appreciate that, Big Smoke. I always thought she'd just turn you into a vampire whenever she liked. But that's cool. Ignore them, Serana. Come on, love. Climbing a mountain at the moment. Oh, look at that. Easy. We're up the top now. So he's hoping where we need to be is around here somewhere. I see I'm so lost in this game right now. I didn't even know I've been playing for an hour and 20 minutes almost. That's how great this game is. You just get so lost in it. High five, man. Give me your, I don't know, your rating or something on the new episode of Dragon Ball Super. Okay. My guess is maybe there's a cave here that leads up. No, this looks like a path. Oh, okay, easy. We'll just follow this along and then we'll go up. So I have a question. What would everyone in here rate Skyrim? On a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give it an 8. I mean, it's great. You know, it's an amazing game, very immersive. Everything about it is pretty well done, but I will take a couple of points off because it is still really buggy. And some of the bugs are just horrendous. 9 out of 10. Nice. Because 9 out of 10 because of bugs. I like it. Everyone will probably give it that because of the bugs. Imagine how perfect this game would be without the bugs. I guess if you're on PC, it doesn't really matter because they have the unofficial patches and all that. I see, even the wind's got me going right now. I can literally hear it. It feels like it's literally blowing past my head with these headphones on. Big Smoke, 10 out of 10. There was no bugs. Josh Pound, 6.5 out of 10. So what was it that you didn't like about this game, Josh? Or was it quite a lot of things? Not just one thing, not just those bugs. Was it her hand gestures? Because someone pointed out to me that she actually does a lot of hand gestures, but I never noticed because of her pretty face. And now that's all I can see. Whenever she talks, all I can notice now is the hand gestures. Okay, I've just gotten even further away from the quest marker. You miss your Matua Kiwi, do you? Or do you miss your Sir Kiwi? Or your Mr. Kiwi? Or your Uncle Kiwi? I like how we have we have one word, Matua, that's used for so many different things. You can use it as father, you can use it as Sir, Mr, or Uncle. Same with fire. Or the Ko-Matua, the elder. Maybe I should change myself to Matua Kiwi. Elder Kiwi. You get introduced to way too much, way too fast. Oh right, with the beginning, and it pretty much just throws you in the thick of it, doesn't it?
Not very impressive, is it?
And
If this ends up
the
being a
tutorial
waste
is
of
basically just you running from the dragon, and then it sort of gives you prompts to use certain things. And it is like that, but I think a lot of games are like that now. Like
this must be the place.
tutorial areas are quite high paced, and it's almost like they're throwing you right into the middle of the game, rather than letting you take your time with it. I guess it's just the way they try to integrate the story in with the tutorial as well. Maybe that's what they were going for with that. I feel that some of the things that you get introduced to in the early levels could have been saved and flushed out in the later level towns. Yeah, because actually I remember when I first played this game, I got quite lost. Once I left Helgen, I basically had no idea what to do. So I ignored the main story for so long, became a thief, and just stole shit. And I leveled no combat skills, just what was it? My pickpocketing, lockpicking, stealth, and speech. So I had no way to fight the first dragon. Well indeed, well indeed.
I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
It really is. And I bet you those pools down there are extremely warm. You can become a werewolf before reaching level 10, whereas in older Elder Scrolls games you had to be much higher than a high level to encounter a werewolf. When I first played the game, I got lost in Solid. How did you wind up in Solid 2, Big Smoke? How did you even wind up there? I never left Whiterun. I think I stayed in Whiterun for a long time until I leveled my my stuff so much, and I had stolen everything in Whiterun that I finally moved off to Solitude. But I didn't even know they had a thieves guild. I wish I had known that. Alright, well come on Serrano, let's go find some stuff. I know it took me like an hour to get out of Solitude. Oh, you poor bugger. Alright, well, we need to go get some bark for some trees. I just feel like there wasn't really any progression restriction on NPC content. The only restriction was character progression. Well, there is sort of a restriction on NPC content, isn't there? Like with enemies, they all level with you. So if you're a low level, the other creatures or enemies, NPCs, they're all low level too, aren't they? Except for certain bosses that have low level caps, like they won't go under level 15 or something like that. So even though you come across something that's, you know, quite hard to fight in the later levels, it shouldn't be too bad since they level with you. I think the most trouble I ever had with anything were boss trolls. I think those were the only things I had trouble with dealing with, but a few or a follower, a few potions, and you're good to go. But then I'm not playing on the hardest difficulties. Okay, I got my bark, but now what do I do? Let me just check my quest. Speak to Captain... No, there's something else. Oh Jesus, don't freeze. I only pressed up. Attract Ancestor Moth. Okay. So, my guess is maybe they're what we're looking for. There we go.
Taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Oh really? Am I? You lie. Flatterer. Except for giants, those pricks are always level 30. Oh see, nah, I never decided to take on a giant. I knew straight away that was a bad idea. Just looking at it, you're like, yeah, nah. I feel like the whole leveling with you, that's what I never liked about RPGs. I mean, it does sort of create immersion, I guess, you know, the enemies aren't so easy when you get towards the end game, but I feel like they should just have high level, low level areas. I don't know how well that would work in this game, to be honest. Just because since everything's open, that probably already crossed their minds too. They probably already thought about that. Right, 3 more. I can see one over there. Ooh, another one down here. Hopefully there's another one up the top there. Oh yeah, I can see another one. There was a seniors pranked where a lot of boys just shit in the urinals. I'm guessing that was at school.
I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
I think that's just disgusting. I hope they got some on their leg. I hope they splashed crap all over the bottom of their pants. Okay, so my guess is I stand on this and I read the scroll. A little bit. But we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Ooh, that scared me a little. No? Wrong one? Okay. You'd think that the Elder Scrolls would be under scrolls, not books. I mean, they're even named Elder Scroll. Let's try the sun. Nope, nothing. Okay. Maybe I look to the sun. And we'll read the blood. Okay, there we go. Maybe I was reading the wrong one. Most likely because I'm a badass Dragonborn. And thanks for the advice, Elijah. I appreciate that. And Big Smack, I also hope they did. When you said they probably did, they better have. That'll teach them.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scrolls gave me an exact
Let's get
location.
going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Alright. No worries, let's gonna move on then, Ayla. Bethesda makes great games though. I still loved playing Skyrim. The Brotherhood quest and story was great. The story was great. It took me 5 years. It took me 5 years to actually complete the story. And I didn't actually complete it until I started doing trophy hunting, which is the series that I'm doing right now. Because I had a focus. I was like, you know what? I need trophies. I can get them from completing the story, so I just did the story. I did nothing but the story and ignored every side quest that came along. Alright, so can we trade stuff with it?
Anything good?
Oh, we can trade stuff with it now. Unfortunately, I have nothing to give you at the moment, but at least we know we can do that now.
Who's there?
I have no idea, man. Bandit, okay. Oops, my bad. I still think the one thing we need for this game is co-op. 4-player co-op. Come on, Bethesda. It's all we need. 4-player co-op. Nothing fancy. None of this MMO stuff. Just a 4-player co-op.
Who's there?
Alright, hang on a minute. Oh god, too late. 75% resistant to your magic, so do that all day. Sorry, I might turn down the effects a little, maybe about there. I'll leave the music up, maybe turn that down a little, about there. When the Dark Brotherhood is destroyed in this game, spoilers, they reform.
Where'd you come from?
Right.
You actually had to do tasks in order to even meet them, unlike the Brawlers or the Thieves Guild, where you just walk in and say hello. That's very true. I mean, you had to know by either going to, I don't know, I think the only way I knew about it was going to the inn and asking for rumors. That's the only way I ever found out about the Dark Brotherhood. Oh well, that's even scarier now.
Don't speak to me, meat.
Really, I will chop your head off again. Okay, I'm lost again. How do we get out of here? There must be a way out. You had to hear the rumor, then you had to meet the creepy kid and kill someone for him. Then you had to get a letter, then you get kidnapped. Oh, that's right. You also had to go to sleep, didn't you? Because if you didn't go to sleep, then it wouldn't prompt the next part of the quest. So it actually took a really, really long time for them to actually contact me, because I didn't sleep. I only ever just waited. I never really seen the need to sleep in this game. I think one day I was just like, you know what, I want to go home in the bed. So I did that and they contacted me. Shoot, that's my combo low. Nice. You must have been in the middle of typing that. But yeah, the whole sleeping thing, I thought that was weird. But I guess, you know, they couldn't just... Oh, actually they could have. I mean, you look at the Dawn Guard, they just walk in out of nowhere. Do any of these know the exit? Put that away. For some reason that always distracts me. Oh, this must be it. This feels like this is it. Yes, yes I am. This time I decided to be a human, and we're going to try and cure Serana, because I heard we can do that. So, we'll see if we can prompt her into wanting to change into a human, and then we'll do that quest with her. Obviously this is not the way out. But since we're at a high vantage point, let's have a look around. Alright, yeah, I see it now. There's steps over there. So if we go up those, and then we just head up there, and then that should be the exit on that end. Sweet. Come on, Serena, we're taking the shortcut. I feel like somebody should actually do something about these dead bodies in this place. I mean, isn't this gonna poison the water and shit? If they had blocked content behind walls like that for basically everything, it would have been amazing. What stuff are you talking about? Like, what content? Is that like the side quests for stuff like the Dark Brotherhood or things similar to that? Okay. Oh, that way. What's this place? Dark Vault Cave. Anyway, we need to sell some stuff before we carry on anyway. We'll head to Whiterun. See what kind of fancy stuff we can get. Hopefully Banish is here. I mean, I've been looking for Banish for... in every stream I've been playing, I've been looking for Banish.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Well, the inn's got plenty of that.
Got some good pieces
Side content. The main story does get progressively harder, so you are somewhat forced to go out and level up. I don't know, I haven't, I'll be honest, I never leveled, man. I mean, I'm only, what level am I? I'm only level 17 and I've done both Dragonborn and the main story, and this is the last story I'm going to be progressing through, like, to do with main story stuff. I think I beat the game at like level 13, 12. So it doesn't really force you, just as long as you have a decent build. Then I guess for a beginning player, you know, you're not really going to be strategizing on what kind of build you're going to use to get you through the story as fast as possible.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. Take a look.
Alright, let's see. No, the fight with Eldon was kind of disappointing. It was a little. I was expecting him to be a lot harder. Oh good, she's got dwarven ingots. I need those. Let's sell in my junk. All these fur armors can go, that iron armor can go as well. So you got quite a bit of iron stuff, don't I? Silver sword can also go. Steel stuff and the vampire stuff.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Who else glitches to upgrade their enchanting because it's a pain in the ass to... Actually, I found enchanting reasonably easy to upgrade. Actually, all of the enchantment stuff or like crafting stuff I found fairly simple.
What now?
Except for alchemy. I don't see the use in alchemy, to be honest. I feel like enchanting does a much better job than alchemy does.
If you think it'll help.
Did I even... Oh no, it's Lydia that has all my junk. If they had locked the main quest behind level restriction or skill restriction, you would have been forced to experience other parts of the. Let me jump over to the other chat of the game, leading to even more immersion. I think they tried to keep it, open like that and fluid. I think they thought that was going to be immersive.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
I think they felt like if things was locked behind restrictions of levels and stuff like that, that would take away from the immersion.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
Still creepy though. With mods, it's much easier. Welcome back, Flangy. Do you play with mods? I usually do, but I'm trophy hunting at the moment.
Me, I call them treasures.
So I'm kind of shying away from mods, so I can get all the trophies. Once I get all the trophies, I'll be back on the mods. I've got quite a few on there at the moment. Mostly, not so much cheap ones. The missus likes a lot of cheap ones, but I do just ones that add slight boosts to things and things that change graphics. So I got the boost to destruction because I always hated how destruction magic didn't scale, and at the end game it was, even though it was good to have stunlock, I mean it still took a long time to kill a dragon. Even though he can't fight back, it was still a pain in the ass. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but it's worth quite a bit, so I'll sell that. Anything heavy? For some reason I have plates. I'll sell that fragment, I don't need that. Sell the garnets. Right now we have potions worth making.
Do come back.
I will, buddy, don't worry, because I can sell stuff to you. Right, so we unloaded our stuff. Let's... Actually, we need more dwarven ingots, so... We're gonna fluff about these places. Because I haven't leveled my smithing in a while. So I might put a few more levels in there just so I can push myself up to Orcish.
Well, we've got some... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Actually, first things first, make sure you don't have banish. No banish, very good. Then I will buy your dwarven ingots.
Good doing business with you.
No worries. Dan, I just realized, when the hell did I get 20k? Elijah says, I always found alchemy worthless. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, everything alchemy can do, you can do better with enchanting, except for spell strength. But I think that should have been mixed around. I feel like the potions should have been cost, make things cost less, and the enchantments on your weapons should have been spell strength. Pickpocketing was the most worthless thing to level, lol. I loved pickpocketing just for fun, I liked stealing everybody's clothes. I liked going around and making all the guards in the hold naked. That was what I wanted. That was the whole reason I did pickpocketing, besides I liked being a thief. But as soon as I found out you could steal people's clothes off their back and make them walk around naked, I thought that was so much fun. Flangy says, locals argue that potions aren't worth making since some of the required materials are dang Dangerous to get. Yeah, well, fighting a giant spider for some ingredients is quite treacherous. Yeah, that's kind of funny. It is. Sorry, I got a little confused on the spelling in that. I did it to Nazim. Nice. I mean, it's just funny. Just stealing everybody's clothes, and next one everyone's walking around butt naked or in the undies. Alright, we're gonna check to see if this guy has banished, and I'll get back to those comments. And some of the potions with the... Hang on, is that another first one above that? Oh, that must say... How the hell do you not notice your clothes coming off? I know, right? And how does nobody else see your clothes coming off? Someone should notice this happening. Next comment is, and in some of the potions with these required materials don't give the results that is worth the materials. Also, I still find it strange that, you know, eating stuff in this game unlocks the, you know, what that thing does. It's like, I'll eat that. Oh, it's poison. Sorry for bad spelling, no worries, man. So good, I do the exact same thing. Others argue that some of the results are amazing and worth the materials. Some are, some aren't. That's very true. Oh my god, I thought that said banish. I was like, yes, yes. I have got the health drain one, so I can still make profit off petty soul gems, but only petty soul gems. But we'll do that later. We're still just powering through the main story. I'll do that later when I feel like grinding out levels. Pickpocketing to me was pointless because loot tables were already determined, meaning that everyone's pockets only held certain items. Well, that's true, but I found it useful because I found a lot of people with very, very good enchanted rings. I was always lucky enough to come across people with enchanted rings. You have to imagine this is a living world.
Looking for my husband, Nessie.
Oh, that's true.
Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself.
Okay, where are we going now? Nowhere, nowhere. I keep doing this. I always forget to make the arrows. Excuse me, buddy. Can I use that for a second?
At the general goods store.
Watch your fingers.
Come by Bellator's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Don't make me freeze for a day you off that thing. I will do it. Hey, what's up, Devin? Welcome back. Oh my god, I'm gonna freeze for a day you off that.
Oh, did you need something?
I need you to get out the way. Jesus Christ, you're gonna take my head off.
Oh, did you need something?
Should we just freeze for a dime? How much bounty would we get if we did that to him?
Yes. Need something?
Aha, got him. Oh dear God, that's enough wood. You have plenty of wood, my friend. You don't need any more. Alright, let's just wait. Oh God, he's still here.
No offense.
There we go. Oh my god, I was gonna say, did he come back? Like you pickpocket a bum one day and he has nothing, but then 3 to 4 days later or so, somehow he has come across an ancient relic. Boom! That's what I liked about pickpocketing. Just randomly getting fancy stuff. Some shops are smart enough to make their items cheap so there will be more customers. Poof Korra. I was about to poof Korra that guy that was standing there. I do remember You've also been in the Skyrim stream too, haven't you? I'm sure you've been in one of these Skyrim streams. I decided to stream a little bit earlier just because it was quite late for everybody. So this will probably be the normal time for my streams now. Huh. Maybe it is just from Warframe then. Alright, Serena, let's get you out of this sun, eh? Come on, my love. Alright. So let's make some dwarven arrows. I wish there was a create all button. That's all we need now. Elijah says my comments popping up even. Yes, yes they are. But sometimes I might miss them. Let me have a look over on the Skyrim, the YouTube chat as well. Yep, they're popping up over there too. Some of the villagers have decided not to shop, but to hunt instead. Hey, why not? It would have been a very viable way to live back in these days. Especially if you didn't know magic, or you weren't good with a, I don't know, with anything that they used back in these days. I guess you could always shoot stuff. Villagers have gathered sticks and wood to craft weapons and make fire. Hey, now this is a magical land, you just shoot that at your hands. No, it's just I said Bethesda player demands to use this, now be gone. Demands to use what?
Another cave.
Exactly.
I've spent enough time underground myself, but if you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
I'm sorry, but I think we may have to go in there. No, sorry, I'm wrong. Let's go then. Come on. Really? More vampires and out in the middle of the day now? Ooh, my controller's going splats. Ha, good thing is they're actually weak during the day. Oh god, lucky, lucky. Alright, potions. Potion of cure disease. Where is that? Pretty sure I've been diseased. I need to go kill some vigilants of Stendar to get their potions. I installed a mod yesterday that makes the children nicer so that way I don't have to murder them. You see, I'd be torn between those two mods. Either get one that makes them nicer or get one to murder those sarcastic little buggers. Oh, there's such a... They got such attitude problem. So give me a second, I'm just swapping controllers. So let me pop that in. There we go. Then I'll put my other controller on, so it's going to go blue for a second. Up next we have the Hunters of Helios. I have no idea what that is. Oh, and Elijah just killed them anyway. So does it also give you the ability to kill them as well as make them nice? I just kill the brats. I will be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, I am back. Killing the Emperor for the realm was fun. I don't know, was he even that bad of an emperor? At aesthetic forest monsters seems to be popping up more, and groups of people have decided to hunt monsters to protect the local villages. Awesome. Okie dokie. Their noble acts have inspired the people to join. I lied about non-essential everyone. I feel like that'd be cool, but also very dangerous. I mean, imagine a vampire attack that accidentally killed someone who was a part of the main story. Damn it, Elijah, tell me. Tell me right now. Oh, those foxes are so cute. Alright, I assume this is the right place to be. Come on, love, where are you? I apologize that we're going through a cave, but it needs to be done. If it's for the killable children, I reckon it's probably just named Killable Children. Or try putting in no essential characters. Something along those lines. I wonder if I should go spend a bit of time leveling my enchanting now. And getting some gil. I might do that offline because that becomes extremely tedious.
Something's not right here.
I knew it'd be something along those lines. They'd want to keep it nice and simple and easy to remember. Oh, moonstone. That'll sell for a bit. He just wants to kill Edward and Delphine. Fair enough. And kill the Thieves Guild. The Carol Thief. Ooh, that sounds... Oh my god, why would you do that? You still there, Serana? Oh great, spiders. No! Oh no way. It's bad enough you put my ass in some white water. Now you gotta have me attacked by spiders? That right there, what you've just seen, is my nightmare. And that would be one of my worst nightmares. Going through a cave, falling into water, getting sucked under, and getting pushed through rapids, and then seeing giant spiders. That is literally one of my greatest nightmares.
I knew I heard something.
Oh, so that was supposed to happen. Okay, that's cool.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, now I can't see.
That'll teach you.
Okay, I think I've had enough of these giant spiders now. I just seen something that prompted me. 1 gold, you won't be needing that. The Red Death. And I fell in the hole. There's a lot of Thelma down here.
These people. Why would
And no
anyone
light. A lot of Thelma, no lot of light. Oh, I can't carry these either because I'm wearing a two-handed weapon. We'll take that though. I should have become a vampire so I can use night vision. Oh great, turn to the side. Move to the side, watch out. Here it comes. You still alive down there, Serrano? Okay, cool. She's still alive. Come on, left. Let's go. Oh, so there's snow elves too? That's cool. I thought they were killed a long time ago. Weren't the snow elves actually Thelma? Weren't they one and the same? And then the Thelma were, or the snow elves were driven underground and eventually turned to Thelma. Is that how that story goes? I'm sure that's the story behind the Thelma, isn't it? They used to be the most beautiful race.
I don't like the look of this.
And then it was the dwarves, eh? The dwarves that drove them underground. I wish there were dwarves in this game. I want to see the dwarves. The dwarves screwed him over. Is there anything in the lore that tells us where the dwarves actually went? Maybe to the moon? Because there were dwarves in the previous Elder Scrolls, weren't there? I'm sure there were. Oh, so they're just gone. I wonder if they'll make a comeback in the next Elder Scrolls. Oh,
come
hello
forward.
there.
You have nothing to fear here.
Well, you are very tall, aren't you? You are extremely tall.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel.
They went to the moon to get endless amount of cheese. Hey, I'd go to the moon if it had endless amount of cheese. I love cheese. Cheese on toast, cheese and bacon, or cheese on toast with bacon, cheese and burgers. Oh, cheese is good. Greed have corrupted some of the villages, but one have more success rate than the other thieves. There's a dwarven playable race though, so that must be for mods, I guess. It's a Thelma. Kill him. Well, he's not quite a Thelma yet, and he's like twice my size.
Auriel, Auriel, Halkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow Elves? You're a Thelma?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I wonder if this guy can tell me the story behind it.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Alright, I can help you out. What kind of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
And why do you want me to do that?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Oh, so he can tell me about what happened to them.
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted further.
Okay, I'm gonna read the chat for a second. Alright, catch you later, Phalange, see when you get back. How did his brother become a vampire? What, his brother's a vampire? Huh. You don't even know if he's alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a knight paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
Alright, I want to have a conversation with this guy about the women. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many more way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
Okay. These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
Oh, so it was pretty decent. Nice. So I need to fill this at each way shrine?
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Cool, Roger. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you next time, man. I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Alright, thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, where do I go? Forward, I guess.
Wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Oh, good for you, Serrano. Good for you. Hey, what is up, Norman? Welcome to the stream, man. Do y'all play Skyrim? It's an amazing game. If you don't, I highly recommend this. Okay, that was nasty.
Where'd you come from?
Came from whatever that is, and that was nasty. So chitin, that sells for quite a bit. We'll take that. Everything else is meh. Welcome to the rice fields.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
You should. It's amazing. One of my top 10 games that I've ever played in my entire life.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Film stuff is just a little bit too heavy, that's all. And they drop Sunday, good are they? I suggest getting it on PC. If you do have PC, get it on PC, man. And get the normal version. It's cheaper and the mods are amazing. Okay, so we can't go around that. What you doing, Serrano? Oh, Serrano is doing the shit out of me. What quest am I doing? I am doing the Dawn Guard quest. Trophy hunting at the moment, looking for as many trophies as I possibly can. So we're going to do all the stories first. I'll finish the other two, and now it's up to this one. This is my last story I need to do. Then I'll move on to the Thieves, the Brotherhood and the Companions, and lastly the Mages storyline. What's up, Big Smoke?
I knew I heard something.
Have you ever had cream honey? No, I've never even heard of this. Sounds quite nice though. How big was your order? What order? I'm not quite sure I understand the question. Oh right, and the companions, I also need to do them too. Well, that almost killed me. Put that back on. Oh, Big Smoke's order. Alright, I understand that. You should try some. It looks like peanut butter, but yellow, and it's delicious. So, question, is it a mixture of honey and cream?
That'll teach you.
See, I've never ordered with numbers. I know there are numbers when you get a McDonald's and shit, but I've never just ordered number 9. I should do that. I mean, it's a hell of a lot easier. I'm usually going, oh yeah, I'll have a Grand Angus combo with some large fries, large drink, triple cheeseburger, quarter pounder, And a Big Mac. How is our armor looking? Can't quite do anything for that yet. Nothing for this either. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's what she said. Yeah, I love McDonald's, so I don't go there very often, so when I do, I make sure I get me a good meal. Same with Carl's Jr. or any fast food place, because I don't eat in those places often. So when I do, man, I make sure I get a lot of food from there, and I make sure I enjoy it. Okay, we haven't got a quest marker, so I have no idea where to go, which is highly unfortunate. Drought of Strength, actually, I'm pretty sure that's carry weight, so I'll take that. And that's where it came from. I remember that thing. Wow, that is actually amazing. That must have been one hell of a bug. Let's go have a look at the chest in there. It's not a mixture of honey and cream, it's just honey straight out of the hive. It's not the liquid honey. Oh, okay. I thought honey was a liquid, you know, like sort of a thick, like you said, like peanut butter. Because I don't think we get the over here. We don't get honey in squeezy bottles. The honey we get here is like really thick. It's almost like tree sap. That's the kind of honey we get here. We don't get that nice syrupy stuff in a bottle. We might, but I don't think it's called honey. I think it's just called, that's called honey syrup, and then the other stuff is just called honey. I wouldn't mind trying some of that honey syrup though. I bet you that's good.
I knew I heard something.
Yeah, I have a feeling the honey you guys are talking about is, the honey cream you are talking about is just honey over here. Damn. Hey, SNE, what is up? Welcome back. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How's your channel doing? Okay, I almost attacked that thing. That would have been unfortunate. I'm still lost though, because there's no quest marker. I mean, I get lost even with a quest marker, so I don't know why they decided to take mine away. Castaneter, what's up, man? Welcome. Don't think you've ever popped in. What's up? Welcome. Right, this is where we came from, isn't it? We have dead bodies. Okay, I need to pay more attention to where I'm walking. Good stuff, man. Congrats. Congratulations. My channel started to grow more thanks to the streams as well, to be honest. And to be honest, I feel like streaming is so much more fun. I have so much more fun streaming than I do just making videos. Only reason I ever stopped streaming was because my internet was bad. Otherwise I would have been, my channel would have been just strictly streaming. Alrighty, I am absolutely lost. Absolutely lost right now. The Whopper Wi-Fi. Ours was more like a cheeseburger without the cheese and the ham. It was basically just the bun. That was my internet. Now I've managed to upgrade to a Happy Meal. I'm hoping to go for a full combo next, hopefully. But for now, I'll just be happy with the Happy Meal. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Thanks for asking. English Skyrim lost in the puss. It's quite easy to get lost in there, to be honest. I mean, once you're in there, you kind of don't want to come out. But it's a story for another time. My Wi-Fi is a potato. I understand the struggle, man. I really do, and I've come from down here already. But I've seen 2 red dots out there somewhere, so I'm gonna head over in that direction. But I definitely understand your struggle, man. I definitely understand the struggle of a potato and Wi-Fi. Hey, welcome back, Devin. Welcome back. English is my city. So do you live in England? I don't know why, but if you're from England, you can vouch for me right here. I do not sound like a British person, do I? I do not sound like I'm from anywhere in Britain. Oh no, I thought that was just me though. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Mine's not that high because I live rurally, which is unfortunate. Maybe if I move to the city, I might be able to get something like that, but for the moment mine's on, I think it's 20 up, 20 down. That's what I get for living on a farm, or living on farmland and the beach. See, I knew it. You sound like you're from a farm. Sound like I'm from a farm.
Who's there?
I remember working the farms too when I was in my younger days. Milking them cows. Throwing them hay bales off the back of the truck. Getting pissed on by the cows. Don't you dare walk through that, Serana. Who's there? My ass. Alright, we're finally on the right track. Yep, you did. Very heavy, but not worth enough gold. Are you ready, Serana? I'm gonna open that shit. It's up to him for the puss. It's up to him for that pussy pimple. Nobody wants your pussy pimple, Casanova. You and your pussy pimple. Isn't that what that means? Sub for the puss? Sub for the pussy pimple. I don't want you guys pussy pimples. Y'all can keep your pussy pimples. This shit nasty. Really, they put a trap on that and had 19 gold. Oh god, I got him. Just. I thought I was about to die there. Awesome. Cheers. You weren't trying to sell them that pussy pimple, were you? Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me you told them that I had pussy pimples. Sure, I'll give you a hand, man. I'll share your channel around Discord and all that stuff. I got a few new Discords out there from different clans from Warframe and all that stuff. Beans, I don't know, it depends on what kind of beans they are. Baked beans, chili beans, Mr. Bean. I like those beans. But I'm still completely lost. Sauce, not sauce, but sauce. Pins on the tongue. Oh my god, what are you doing in this right now? Come on, love. Come out of there. Come on. Not an animal. Get out of the pen. Why are you being difficult, Serrano? Welcome back, Hugo, man. Great to see you back. Light cream. I don't like cream honey. Well, that light cream honey, it's okay, but I'm not a fan of honey straight from the comb, or honey in general, to be honest. I don't mind it in tea with lemon, but that's about the only time I really eat it. Or maybe on a pancake with actual cream. You told me to say that. Sorry, I missed that. He is Ralph. Him. Who is Ralph? Carsonator is Ralph? I thought Carsonator was his own thing. Hey, thanks Hugo. I think we just got that today. Carsonator 6404 is Ralph. Oh, that explains it. That explains everything. That explains everything now. Now I understand.
Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Alma wanted to keep.
Alright, let's release this rope. Little Ralphie boy. Remember those days we used to lock you in the obsidian box with the in Minecraft? Do you remember those good old days? Saber cat tooth. Nope, not worth it. Also not worth it. Okay, looks like we can get down this way. It's a very fancy rock.
This is the kind of
I'm glad to be streaming again though.
Makes everything
I've always
else
enjoyed
worth
this. Look at the scenery in this game. Amazing. Doesn't matter where I go. Wow, there's deer. Can y'all see that deer prancing about down there? It's Bambi. Bambi and his little brother. Or sister or something. Oh, this was a long time ago. This was a long time ago. This is before the whole remake of my channel. That's why those videos aren't in here anymore. It is a deer. A lovely deer. Can we break these? Nope. Come on, Serana, be helpful. Help me find my way out of here. I thought that was you, to be honest, Carson. I thought that was definitely you. I don't know, isn't he might be playing games. Who knows? Sure, skin is a wonderful thing. It's the largest organ on the body, actually. It's the only one that isn't internal. Wait, I think eyes are organs too. And what am I telling you, SNE? Not entirely sure. Alright, does anyone have a clue as to where... Okay, let's start looking for markers. So we've got the two mushrooms here. We'll walk past the mushrooms. The big glowing rock. No. Cream honey. Oh, great, now I'm poisoned. No, I'm fine. I'm actually fine. Thank goodness for the Atronarcum thing. And what is that? Is that you guys' Discord? I don't know. To me, it looks like he's bullying himself. People can only... here's my advice. People can only bully you if you let them. I know that sounds like harsh advice to tell people, but that's what I have to... That's my serious advice. People can only bully you if you let them.
Where'd you come from?
Be stronger than that. Oh no, I don't believe in that whole coddling advice. Like, oh, it's okay. They just want to make friends. What I tell them is, you're letting them do it. That's my advice. Kiwi, there's a video called Difference Between Killer Bee Honey and Honeybee Honey. On that video, it shows you what cream honey is. Well, we don't have killer bees over here, so my guess is we got the honeybees.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination.
Oh, well, allow me to be illuminated.
To honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment.
Alright, let's give it a crack.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Alright, let's do this. Let's draw water from that. Oh, this is a great. One more to go. Easy, we can get that done. See if we can get it done before the end of the stream, which will most likely be another, what's that, 42 minutes. Negro, please. I like your wordplay there. At Matua Kiwi Games, do you like this suck? I have no idea what that is. It's not racist unless you have malintent behind the word either. You see people using it all the time. Just depends on the context you use it. I mean, if people can get offended by that, then by all rights I should be offended by the word Māori. It wasn't a name we created for ourselves, it was a name given to us by the British. We were tangata whenua, we were just people of the land. You were named after your tribe.
Who's there? Similar
to how the Native Americans worked. So I would be something like Ngāti Koa, something like that, maybe Tainu. It might be Ngāpuhi.
Done and done.
Ngāti Kuri. Ngāti Parau. You know what I mean? We were named after our people were our tribe. I think a lot of people are just overly sensitive these days. I mean, as Māori, we got called that shit. What do we get called? Savage, bush nigger. We got called all kinds of shit. Coconut nigger. But that's in the past, man. We live in the now. Ain't no point getting hung up on that. Especially feminists. I don't even know where that came from. Third wave feminism. It's third wave feminism, not feminism or feminists. It's third wave feminism. First and second had a cause. First and second had their use. They were actually fighting for equality for women. And I feel like they've achieved their goal. Well, let's be honest, Middle East, not so much, but none of us live in the Middle East. I'm going to need to take a break from Skyrim 101 for a bit, sorry. Hey man, it's all good, just chill out, enjoy the stream. Do what you need to do, man. Because I need to figure out where the hell I am. But honestly, you know, they can do what they like. I'm not about to tell somebody how to live their life. You took that straight out of the description, didn't you? I have to get my pet grandma. I'd say don't think about it too much, Big Smoke. Don't think about it too much. Don't ever think that.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Alright, buddy, I got that special welder.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yeah, sure. Sounds a great idea.
Behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
There's no sun out there, love, so you should be fine. Started streaming 3 hours ago. Hey there, I'm Matua Kiwi and I love gaming a lot, so I thought I would. That's me, down to a T, man. I love gaming. I thought, you know what, let's stream games, and then come across other people who also enjoy not just playing games, but the game that I'm playing, you know? It creates a great dialogue and conversation between people that may never have met ever in their entire lives, and yet a stream like this can bring people together and allow those conversations to flourish. That's why I like streaming. I don't know why he copied and pasted that in there though. The license agreement and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why that's in there. I'll say again, lovely, lovely view. Boredom is my guess. Yeah, that's poisonous, so let's avoid that. Maybe wanting some attention. Or a reaction or something. I have no idea. I have no idea what goes on in your head, Carsonator. I can only make assumptions. Only you can answer that yourself. Look deep within yourself, Carsonator. Take some time out for self-reflection and truly ask yourself, why? Why do I do this? Why have I done this before? Why must I repeat these same patterns over and over again? Why have I not learned? Have I learned? Is this who I am now? Is this who I've always been? Should I change? Do I need to change? Or am I content with the way I am today, and shall I stay this way for the rest of my life? Do I need to change? No, I am happy with myself. Something to think about there, Carsonator. Something to think about. Did you guys hear that third wave feminists are trying to get Father's Day banned? I don't know about that. I feel like that's just... I don't know. I feel like that's just stirring the pot. I don't think they'd actually do that. I feel like there may be a few individuals out there, you know, a few crazy ones who might think that that's appropriate, but I don't think a lot of them do. I don't think that's something they're going to try and do as a collective. I wouldn't take that at... I'd just take that at face value, Big Smoke. Do some research before you believe their statement. Welcome back, Flangy. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the stream, man. Maybe they're interested in social politics, I don't know. Maybe it's my amazing voice. I hate my voice. I feel like it sounds weird. There should be hundreds, thousands. There should be an army. Add to share report more 10 watching. Now 8. 0 description. States tags. Tools started stream. Okay, I'm still lost. Extremely so. Flangy says, breaking news. A dragon has gone loose around Fearsome Mountain. Alright, where is... I'm just looking for a stinking fountain. It's all I want. One fountain. If I was a fountain, where would I hide? Okay, that TV's about to turn off. Well, let's make sure that doesn't go off just yet. We'll sort that out later. Will this person be the first dragon tamer? Why what? Remember, I'm living in the future right now, so I've forgotten what you might be worrying about. More news on that once we get the results. Thank you, News Anchor Flangy. We appreciate your hard work. Our heart goes out to you. We know it's a dangerous job. Traversing around Skyrim, following the news. Where there's danger on every corner. Frost trolls, packs of wolves, bandits, dragons, demons, dragon priests. You live a dangerous life, and we thank you for that. Bean sauce and more. Come to my store. Are you reading us a poem right now, Fascinator? Feels like you're reading us a poem. Alright, I think we're going in the right direction now. Maybe. Not entirely sure. Have I tried to open this yet? Yes, I have. I've opened this. I've been in this stinking dungeon already. Actually, I remember this. I've been in here before. Meanwhile, a gang of criminals Jumper's village, causing terror. Shout out to Mangus. I have no idea who Mangus is. Well, Mungus the fungus. Mungus the fungus beard. Mungus the fungus eye. Shout out to Humongous. That's so cringy. That is so cringy. Editune. And Sloppy Sam. Humongous Sloppy Sam. LOL. Jumbla's village will soon be destroyed, thanks to the gang. Alright, well, I'm absolutely lost. Absolutely lost. Where in the hell have they put this fountain? And why is there no quest markers? Let's have a look. Maybe there's quest markers that I just didn't see. Okay, so there is no quest markers. Can I just fill it up with this water? What's wrong with this water? Got me running around and shit, making me get water out of fountains, man. What's wrong with this water? It's flint water. It's probably mummy water. Only Kiwis will get that one. And that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't want to know what mummy is. Serana, be helpful. We need to find the oh, you're joking me. We've already been in here and done this.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Here, Mr. Ghostman. Let me draw some more.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Okay, so it's glitched. The guy I just talked to, his thing shouldn't be there. His quest marker shouldn't be there. Alright, another 25 minutes and then this stream will end. It's been a pleasure. Yes, it's been an absolute pleasure playing with you today. I, Matua Kiwi,
appreciate all you have done. It's good to know you enjoy watching the stream. Yes, there are more Skyrim bugs in this game. Up next, there seems to be a light flashing from Karma's village house. I have no idea who that is. The doors are locked. Some of the locals think there might be a casting of some sort. Oh gosh. Oh no. I could have made an R18 joke there, but I shouldn't. But I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. No one wants to hear an R18 casting joke. Well, I'm sure some of you do, but I won't. I won't. Okay, we came from here. This is where we came from. No, wait, it's a different place. Yeah, give me that water. No, wait. Unfortunately, it was still the same water. Alright. Oh, this is some nice looking flowers. Can I pick them? No, I can't. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, so it's telling me to go back the way I came. Well, this quest is a little annoying with the markers, to be honest.
I'm no fan
a little
of the
bit
sun.
annoying.
It would be better than this.
Alright. He's hoping we can go over the top of this mountain and we'll go around that way. Not entirely sure I want to go back down where it came from. I think the other saber cats look cooler. The big ones, you know, the big fluffy ones. Okay, there must be a path somewhere. Oh no, because that thing looks extremely steep. Alright, screw it. If we can't go over it, we'll see if we can go through it. It's a deer. Bambi. Where you going, Bambi? Okay, maybe we need to go up that. What is that? Oh, it's a troll. Now it's a dead troll. Okay, there must be a door over there somewhere. I just have no idea how to get in there. Okay, we found a path. We're good. Well, it looks like this is the only way to go. Okay, this is starting to make less and less sense to me, man. Maybe there's more of those shrines in here somewhere. There has to be more shrines in here. A few simple markers would have gone a long way for this mission. A long way. I have a feeling I may need to go all the way back to the beginning where the snow elf is and maybe somehow make my way to a new area by going back there somehow. I have no idea. I'm absolutely stumped. Okay, I've gone up and down this area so many times before. So I'll continue running down this end and see if there's something different down here. Our friendly neighborhood streamer Matua Kiwi has hit the 800 sub milestone. Awesome! I think we got that early this morning too. Hopefully we can push over the top of that by the end of the stream. Hopefully. I don't know how much stream we get tonight, see what happens. You know what, screw it, I might do that. I might just stream again. But what should I stream? Should I stream I might stream more Warframe. But I might go solo. I might do some solo frame. Because there are a lot of things I need to grind out in that game. Yeah, Warframe! We all know y'all like Warframe, Devin. So yeah, I could get back into that, but I do need to eat first. Anything, I'll be for the 101 news. Good stuff, Langy. You're our favourite anchor. You were our favourite Aldous until you got hacked. And destroyed, I guess. Assimilated into somebody else's ship, maybe. But you were an amazing Aldous. Fine, be that way. Sorry, I need to get some grinding done. And I'm too helpful. I won't wind up by grinding if someone else is there. I'll wind up by asking what they want to do. I don't know why I do that. That happens so much. Y'all must have noticed by now. I didn't get hacked.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Okay, rather than me running around, I'm just going to stand here and take in the area and have a look around. I'm gonna go find the highest point and I'll look from there. Because I'm pretty sure I'm doing if I can. I'm just going in circles. Need to grind myself. From my quest, I'll have to wait. Oh, you must be crafting something. I hate that. What I really want to grind is just relics for a little bit, maybe. Oh no, I think I just got so addicted to it today because I got, you know, I was getting stuff. I was like, ooh, I ground some stuff. I got some prime parts.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
But I need to get those quests. You did remind me, I've got like 3 quests running right now, and they need to be done. I must not ignore them anymore. Okay, no, I was gonna let you live. You know, I was gonna back out of your cave. But it's the way you want to play it. Oh, I hate this mission. I hate this mission so much. I'm pretty sure that's the only part of the cave I have not explored yet. But Kiwi, I have good and bad news. Or can you mix them together and make some okay news? I don't want to hear no bad news. If you stick it in the pot with some pepper, some random seasoning, I bet you that'll be okay. Lives. Oh, leveling. I need to do that too. This is why I like Skyrim. There's no worries about grinding at all. It's just you play, you swing your sword, you walk, you swing your sword some more. That's all you need to do until you get lost in a stinking cave filled with mushrooms. I mean, they're nice looking mushrooms, but still. I don't know about this last stream though, guys. It's a maybe. It's not a definite. But if it pops up, it pops up. Doesn't, I apologize. I apologize for getting your hopes up. It's more of a maybe. It's not a definite thing. I will always do these other 2 streams. Those will always be a definite unless something pops up. But the 3rd one's a maybe. That's still up in the air at the moment. Whether or not I catch it, who knows. Oh yeah, you had news too, Flangy. Hit us with that news. And maybe some directions. Could use some directions right now. If I accept, I leave the AI field. And what's the good news? Okay, is that where I came from? If that's where... No, I can see the tower. The shrine. So we don't want to go that way. Maybe we can try and get up here somewhere. Oh, I hate this mission. There isn't even anything to fight. Basically just stuck in a cave. I tell you, I got a full-time job offer at 101 News. News anchor Flangy. Here for your daily entertainment. Alright, we're gonna have to backtrack. Like, I'm pretty sure I've checked everything in that last room. Buttered chicken noodles. I ain't never had no buttered chicken noodles. Homemade? Yes, she just said made. But I'm just wondering, was it like, did y'all make that butter chicken noodles? And if you did, could you please give me the recipe? Because that sounds good. That sounds amazing. I'd actually wouldn't mind tasting that. I will try, Flangy. It will be one hell of a heavy loss, but I will definitely try. There will be tears and tissues, bowls of ice cream, but I think we may recover eventually. It will be a long and arduous process. We will feel the pain for years to come, but I think we may eventually come to terms with the loss. Oh, okay. Huh. I didn't even know you could get butter chicken noodles, man. I might try those. Next time we go shopping, man, I'm gonna look for that. Where can y'all buy them from? Where did you buy them from? What store? What store do you guys shop at? Awesome. Good stuff, Flangy. That's good to hear. And I'm still lost in this goddamn cave, if you haven't noticed, Destiny. I'm still here. I'm still walking in circles. I don't like how they did that. They make us so reliant on those quest markers. And then they go and screw us over with the DLC and take those quest markers out. Just buys big packs of them for when we want noodles. Oh dude, you so have to ask her where she got them from. You have to ask her where she bought those from. Actually, just what's the name? What's the name? Just Noodles. And what colour's the packet? I wanna hunt those things down. Oh, they're those cups. Yeah, see, we don't get the cup ones, even though the cup ones, I love the cup ones, man. It's so much easier. I don't even have to worry about dishes. I just pull that shit out of the packet, put some hot water in there, and I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about washing no dishes. Well, I have to make a fork. I'll wash a fork because I hate those plastic ones. I hate those plastic forks that come with those. Oh, nice, from Countdown. Solid. I'm sure we got a Countdown out in the city. We ain't got no Countdown out here in the country, but there's one in the city. Oh, great. It's weird, when this thing actually comes out of the cocoon, whatever that is, the slime on it makes it look like it's sort of phasing in and out of reality, rather than being covered in slime. It looks like, if any of you have played Warframe, when you see the when you do the fissures, and it looks like those enemies are sort of phasing in and out. Also Japanese teriyaki and Chinese barbecue beef. The Japanese teriyaki sounds nice. Chinese barbecue beef just sounds like beef. What's up, Ralph? If you haven't noticed, we still lost in the cave. Still lost in here with no idea where to go. And I've lost Serana. She's somewhere in this cave too. But this stream is almost over, so I'm gonna Google the hell out of this shit so that I know where to go for the next stream. Also, there may be another stream coming, maybe. A Warframe one if I do another one. Hashtag drop Ralph. Yeah, you bully, isn't he? Transferring away phalange from Kiwi's hip. I thought you were strapped to our Archwing, weren't you? Pretty sure you were strapped to our Archwing. Put Ralph in the mob box. I have no idea what a mob box is. Can't be that much different from a nun's moth box. There's probably only one person who will get the joke about the nun's moth box in the stream, and I'm glad about that because I can make that joke, and it'll go over the heads of most people. Did we? I totally forgot about that. I remember we used to drop Ralph a lot. Like a lot. Spawn him in the sky. And then watch him constantly spawn in the loop of death. Cool, that's lovely. Blanty, thank you very much. They're awesome little stories to read. We appreciate that. I'm sorry, but it looks like Sneeze trolling you hard. Ain't that right, Sneeze? I think I might call y'all Sneeze from now on. What do you reckon? Sneeze. Mr. Sneeze. Can I be mod for the stream, Matua Kiwi? Oh no, I don't even feel like I need mods, man. No offense to anybody who wants to be a mod, I mean, it's just I don't see the necessity of it. My streams are pretty tame when it comes to the chat. I rarely ever get idiots in there, and when we do, I just boot them out straight away. Maybe if my streams get really big and I can't handle moderating it myself, then I'll get people to mod. But otherwise, there's no real need. Sneeze, but I don't think Sneeze is bald. Mr. Sneeze. Y'all should so change your name to Mr. Sneeze. I would fucking double sub to that shit. Mr. Sneeze. Back at you again with another gameplay video. We have Mr. Sneeze. I don't know, what do you reckon? We had Big Fat Pussy as king for people to see their special cam videos that will make you nuts. And spamming that. LOL. LOL. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I guess I'll end the stream with this voice. I'm glad y'all could make it, and I'll catch y'all cousins in the next video. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever time it is where you are, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Catch you cousins later, man. I'm out. I'm glad you could all stop by and watch the stream. I'm glad you stuck around for the entire stream, or most of the stream. I appreciate that. I really do. And yeah, I hope you just enjoy yourselves, man. I'm gonna quickly save this before I get out of the game. Otherwise, I'm gonna be extremely angry if I leave and I don't know where I am. So, yeah, enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy life. Catch y'all later, man.